Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another preview video, and in this one we're going to be looking at the TMNT and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 2 issue number 3. So yeah, this whole issue is going to be quite interesting to see where things pick up from the last issue, just because in the last issue we got to see that Krang has actually made Power Rangers in Dimension X, as well as Shredder is now teaming up with the good guys. So this whole issue is going to be interesting to see where things pick up from and where everything goes. So yeah. Okay, so taking a look at the actual images now, it is really interesting to see where they do pick up from, and then go straight into things, where we do get to see that Shredder is attacking Bebop and Scorpina I think it is. So yeah, we do start off here, and yeah, it's just amazing. So we just get to see him fighting. Shredder's not really doing too much, I would say, in terms of like he beats them up and then says that basically he wants to like he can take away Bebop's power and stuff like that, and that the Earth is no longer up for Krang's for like Krang to take over. You know, it's just like generic stuff really. And yeah, so going into the next one, we do get to see the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger there, and that's when Alpha sends Zordon away, and this is when we do get to a really interesting part where Shredder sends the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger to go help out and stop Bebop and Scorpina. So you know, that's really interesting. I must admit, this whole image with Shredder looking down on the Rangers was pretty interesting, I would say. And then going into the next one, we do get to see Baxter Stockman working on or trying to stop the morphing grid or something like that, and Casey's there, and Raph's is there as well, and he's about to beat Casey up and try and get his best friend back, but Casey says that like, it's all too late and they've already lost. So I'm still not too sure like Casey is still under mind control or if he's actually being good or something like that. We don't exactly know just yet. And yeah, so that's when Baxter Stockman does actually do something, and it basically stops all the Power Rangers and the Turtles from getting their Power Ranger suits. And yeah, now the one thing we should have to say about this, when we do look at Raph's one, we only get to see Raph, we don't get to see Casey, so we don't know if Casey's been affected by the morphing grid or anything like that. So that's pretty interesting. And then going into the final preview page, we get to see, I mean, yeah, just go back to the invasion, and all the Turtles are running, as well as the Power Rangers, trying to find a hiding spot, and that's when they all beam back, and yeah. So that's more or less it for that bit. So going into the description for this one, it's Shredder vs Ranger X, as the battle goes underway and Rita armies are a powerful match for the powered heroes. Unlikely alliances and unlikely centuries are bound as the Rangers and Turtles, specifically Billy and Donatello, put their heads together and create a secret weapon, but the problem is, it might change them in ways that we can't come back from. So yeah, this is really interesting. I must admit, now knowing what we do know about what's going to happen in this issue is really interesting for the Shredder stuff with Ranger X and the unlikely alliances. Interesting to see where that goes. And then also the other thing which I do think could be really interesting is the bit where it says that like, something might change them will come back from. So yeah, now things we do know that from issue 4 and 5 that the Rangers going to be turned into mutant Rangers, so I guess that's where it's going. Okay, so looking at the covers now, and there's quite a few. We've got 22, great. I don't think some of them, yeah, okay, yes, just looking like now, there's been a few of them, about 4 of them that are not currently on here, so yeah. Okay, so the first one we got the cover A, which is really cool. We get to see Casey Joe with Ranger X with all shattered glass with all the Rangers and Turtles in there. Looks pretty cool. We got the cover B, which is done by Kevin Eastman and I think it's Freddie Williams II, and this one looks really cool. Half Raphael, half Green Ranger. Looks pretty cool. We've got this one, which is an homage to the TMNT Turtles in Time game, but you know, with Power Rangers. It looks pretty cool. I must admit, it's a really great homage to that. Then we've got this one, which is pretty cool. It's very Turtle focused, great. Yeah, can I say, I don't really have anything really bad to say about it, or any good things to say about it. It's just there, really. We've got this one, which, with these covers, I'm not too sure they're connecting covers or not. They seem like they are, but at the same time, I'm not too sure if they are or not. But either way, this is it, and it looks pretty cool. Just got to see Billy and Leonardo jumping down. Black and white version of the Kevin Eastman one. We have this one, which is a connecting cover one, which I believe is Leonardo and some sort of Power Ranger. Could not tell in the black and white thing, but yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, we got a Mikey and the Yellow Ranger jumping down. This one looks really cool. I think this one is also connecting cover 1, which is also really nice. Going into the next one, we do get to see Raphael and the Green Ranger fighting with putties and stuff like that, and foot soldiers with all broken glass. Must admit, this one does look really cool. Then we do have this one again, looks amazing. And yeah, so then going into this one, we get to see this one, which is pretty cool, I'd say. We get to see Mikey, who's done some graffiti with Rangers and Toes heads on them. It looks pretty okay, I'd say. Not really too much I can really say there. We do get to see Mikey holding his Power Ranger outfit or Power Ranger helmet. Looks pretty cool. Again, don't exactly know what else to really say here, but it does look really cool. We do have Ranger X, and I must admit, it does look pretty interesting, really unique, like really lifelike and realistic. Pretty, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It looks so realistic. I'm very surprised by that. We do get a Raphael versus Green Ranger Green Ranger Shredder, which, yeah, it looks, yeah, wow, that actually looks really nice. Very tempting to get that one. We got this one, which is another connecting cover 1, and we get to see Leonardo and Billy. Yeah, I can't say much more than that. It's there. This one looks really cool. I think this one is also connecting cover 1. Yeah, so I did not realise how many connecting cover 1s there are. But do get to see Zordon's been turned in the middle with April and the I think it's Trini, and then on the other side we get to see them. One is Power Ranger and one is the Mutant Ranger. So it must mean that's really cool. I'm quite interested to see how the others going to look in this art style. Then you got one without the trade dress. And then we got the final one. Ooh, this one looks nice. Yeah, I like how Leonardo is drawn in this one. Billy, yeah, he's there, he's a Power Ranger, what else can I say? But this one looks really nice. Yeah. Then we'll have a few other ones. We've got Whatnot and cover A and cover B, which will be done by, or will be sold on Whatnot. So yeah, if you know how to do that, then you could get there. We got a RE rated comics, cover A and cover B, where you can get them at rated comics. Yeah, those ones haven't been shown so far, but I suspect they'll be shown within the week or so, because this comic comes out tomorrow and stuff like that. But yeah, I must admit, overall, this preview stuff, it's got me a bit more excited for this issue. I'm really interested to see where things does go, but at the same time, I think I want to like read the whole, like the full story to make my judgment before I start nitpicking at stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, I must admit, so far the covers look really amazing as well. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you do awesome, please share, like, subscribe, and all stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.